All right, what's going on, guys? So we all love fragrances that leave a lasting impression. We all want a fragrance that has lasting impact, but we don't always want to break the bank for it. So in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring you 5 fragrances that are on the cheap end of the spectrum that have some of the best projection on the market. Okay, we'll touch on every part of the spectrum in this video, and we're gonna get right into it. So the first fragrance we have up is from the brand of Bentley For Men, and this one here is gonna be called Bentley For Men Intense. So Bentley For Men Intense is gonna be under $50. And put simply, this is actually a pretty versatile fragrance, all right? This is gonna have main notes of black pepper. It's gonna have bergamot. It's gonna have some rum, some woods. It's also gonna have leather, benzoin, cedar, and patchouli. So this is gonna be a nice woody, warm, spicy, aromatic, and fresh spicy fragrance. All right, this is gonna be a fragrance that really, when you spray it on, you get hit with the pretty wide array of notes. Now you do have to give it a little bit of a chance, right, to settle down, to really get to its mid and its dry down, because that black pepper and bergamot opening can be a little strong, but that's kind of the point, right? Is that it does have really strong projection where when people spray it on, you don't need a whole lot, but a little goes a long way. And that's what we're trying to go for with the fragrance like this. Once you get to its dry down and you get sort of to that rum, that woods, that sage, and then you get to that really nice incense, leather, and benzoin base, you really will get the effects of this fragrance. You don't need to spray a whole lot of it, and you don't pay a lot of money for it, but you really will leave a lasting impression with this fragrance. This is a really good option for those of us who want a really masculine scent, want a really nice all-around occasion scent, but you definitely want a nice daily driver to go with your collection. All right, second fragrance we got up on for today is gonna be from the brand of Offine. This is gonna be cloned from one of the top fragrance DNAs out on the market and really of all time, right? That creative mentis DNA. And the fragrance we're gonna be talking about here is called Offine Supremacy, Not Only Intense, okay? So Offine Supremacy, Not Only Intense is gonna be a nice fruity, mossy, woody, and fresh spicy fragrance, okay? It's gonna have main notes of bergamot, black currant, apple, oak moss, patchouli, lavender, and then it's gonna have that amber and musk. Okay, so put simply, this is gonna be their take on the creative mentis DNA, but this one's gonna have a little bit more of that black currant. So it's not so citrusy fresh, it's not so tart, it's got a little bit more of that, you know, you get into that oaky, that mossy, that little green sort of end of the spectrum, but it is a really good scent profile, and it's only $25, so you will have a really nice fresh daily dropper with a really good sort of opening sillage, and it's not gonna be too strong, but it is gonna definitely leave a lasting impression. It's gonna pack a punch for you. And so for a nice fragrance that's under $30, you really will be able to turn heads. You'll be able to pull mad compliments with this fragrance. If you don't have this, go ahead, put it in your cart. This I would say is blind buy worthy, and you won't be disappointed. Next fragrance that we have on the list, number 3, is gonna be one of the most complimented fragrance DNAs on the market and really of all time. If you don't have one of these fragrances in line, you need to get it. And we're gonna go with one of the top fragrances out there. This one here is called Versace Eros, and I got the Eau de Toilette, but either flanker really will do it for you. So Versace Eros or Eau de Toilette is gonna be known for having that fresh, green, aromatic, and vanillic accord. You're gonna have that mint, you're gonna have that green apple, you're gonna have that lemon, that tonka bean, and you're gonna have that ambroxan and geranium. So put simply, you get hit with that mint, that ambroxan, that bergamot right off the rip, and then it dries down, especially with that tonka bean. It gives it really a sexy, aromatic, vanillic sort of notes. Then you get that base with that cedar, that vetiver, and that oak moss in the base to give it a really nice, versatile scent accord. So this is gonna be one of your top clubbing fragrances that you have out there. You can also wear this as a daily driver due to the fact that it has those fresh qualities. This is a really good fragrance. It's really gonna pull you compliments. And I would dare to say this falls into that line of timeless classic where it'll always pull you compliments no matter how old it gets. All right, now the next fragrance we have on the list is almost criminal, the fact that we can get it at this price, but I ain't mad at it. I'm about to get my second bottle of it because I've been running through this bottle. But this fragrance is gonna be a clone, a dupe of Dior Sauvage Elixir, and this one here is gonna be called LFA Assad, okay? So LFA Assad is gonna be one of those rare fragrances that is a mixture of both fresh spicy and warm spicy mixed with that woodiness and the amber. So the main notes you're gonna get in this fragrance is gonna be black pepper, tobacco, pineapple. You're gonna get that Irish coffee, and then you're gonna lastly get that vanilla and benzoin. So a really nice, versatile, all season, all occasion type of fragrance where you can wear it as a fresh daily driver, and you have that pineapple, that Irish and patchouli, but you can also wear it as a nighttime. You can wear it sort of as a date night fragrance, and you're gonna have that black pepper tobacco and that vanilla in there. You can also wear it as a clubbing fragrance because this one, with this projection and that sort of Sauvage Elixir DNA, you really will be able to stand out in the crowd. You will be able to pull a lot of compliments with this, and you only are gonna have to pay probably $30 for this fragrance. So definitely put this in your cart. Another Blind by Worthy fragrance. Definitely get your hands on it. You won't be disappointed. And this is gonna be one of the hottest DNAs that has dropped in the past couple years. And I dare want to say for number 5, I'll save the best for last. It's probably one of my favorite fragrance DNAs. Then, I just got this fragrance and I'm already putting a nice dent in my bottle. But this last fragrance is gonna be from the brand of Rayan's, and this one is gonna be called Rayan's Elixir. So put simply, Rayan's Elixir is gonna be a dupe of Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male Elixir, right? So you're gonna have mint, you're gonna have bergamot, you're gonna get that benzoin, you're gonna get that lavender, vanilla, and tonka bean. So put simply, if you took Le Male Elixir, took the honey out, but you kept the fresh qualities, you kept the vanilla qualities, you kept the aromatic qualities, and you kept that same projection from this fragrance, that's what you get with Rayan's Elixir. Again, $30, $45, I think, at the most you'll pay for it for a big bottle. But if you get your hands on it, you'll have a great projection, and you won't have to pay you won't have to pay a designer price. You'll pay about half to a third of the price which you would get for this fragrance at regular retail. And the quality does not dip, right? The quality hasn't been lessened. This is still a great cropping, pulling fragrance with great longevity and a great projection, all right? So you won't be disappointed for it. All 5 of the fragrances mentioned today are Blind by Worthy. You'll be able to put a nice projection, nice collection together for a very affordable price, all right? So again, if you want that versatile, rum, boozy, woody fragrance, boom, you go with this one here, Bentley For Men Intense. You want that Creative Ventus DNA, boom. Supremacy Not Only Intense. You want that Eros DNA, go with this one here, Eros Eau de Toilette. You want that Le Male Elixir DNA, you go with this one here, LFA Assad. If you want that Le Male Elixir DNA with all this being great projection, Rayan's Elixir. There you go, guys. Those are 5 of the top cheap fragrances with some of the best projection on the market. Obviously, all 5 of these pull compliments. All 5 of these are Blind by Worthy. And so get your hands on these, add these to your cart with your next haul, and give these a try. Again, guys, that'll do it for today. I appreciate all you guys who listen, tap in with the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like the video down below. Make sure to share the page with fellow fraghead. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Much love.